They can just do that. It's an organ that they grow and then eject. It's nuts.
Who does it?
Who does what?
Grows it.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming like it's something, the DNA. It's like, once you're pregnant, it just sort of, their body's not.
Women.
Who did you think I said?
I don't know. I thought someone was growing it somewhere.
My friend's a placenta farmer. And he invited me over, and it was just, they grow it in aquariums, lots of jizz. It's basically jizz and honey, and depending, everyone has a different recipe.
Yeah, you have there's a bunch of Asians beating the rice off of it out in little boats.
There's all kinds of ways to make placenta, Theo, these days, especially. My grandmother's placenta recipe is insane.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've had paella, I've had placenta. It's just depends on the holiday.
Oh, my God. When you get a wonderful placenta, it's so great. Harder to find these days. I don't mean to be like an old man and complain, but when I was younger, you would get much better placenta.
Oh, the Christmas placenta my grandparents would bring over.
Dear God. Oh my God. The smell of fresh placenta bubbling on the stove.
Yes,
cinnamon.
Nuts roasting on an open fire. God, it was good. And
So
my grandmother
good.
would put cinnamon on hers.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-mm.
It's so interesting, man. It's so interesting. Yeah. So this was in my family over Christmas dinner. Mm-hmm. My grandfather was like, why don't we add cinnamon to the placenta? And my grandmother just started weeping and walked out of the room. So ever since then, I've been afraid to try it, but I've heard it gets you super high.
Yeah, it's a real, it's brought families together for years, I think.
Yeah, I think it's an American tradition. I don't know why people are against it. It's just what? You can adapt. You can adjust.
Yeah, have you ever read Grapes of Wrath, dude? That book was a half chapter away from them eating a bowl of boiled placenta.
That's right. Yeah, just eat it. Eat the placenta. Eat whatever you want.
I mean, the last page of that book, they're breastfeeding off their own sibling, I think, because they were so starving in that book.
Well, I mean, did you hear recovered Jim Morrison's body in the bathtub in Paris?
Mm-mm.
His mouth was full of placenta. A lot of people think it was heroin that killed him, but he got high and choked on placenta.
Oh.
Parisian placenta.
Ooh.
Which is good.
Oh, yeah.
Not to sound snobby, but I don't think anything beats the placenta of France.
Yeah.
You sound exactly like someone serving placenta in Paris. You've done this. You've been on the placenta tours. I went on a whole placenta bike tour of Paris. It was best week of my life.
Did you guys? That's great, dude. Yeah, placenta, man. It is. So you saw it though when your wife had it.
Oh yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it. I mean, well, you save it. These days, they're actually recommending that you save the placenta, I think it's the placenta. The idea is in the placenta. I could be wrong about this. Maybe it's the umbilical cord. There's stem cells that theoretically in the next 10, 20 years, if you have access to your stem cells from when you were first born, you could reverse the aging process. So lots of people who can afford it are saving their stem cells, their placenta. I can't remember, there's a name for it. I think it's called cord blood. But all that stuff, they cryogenically freeze it, and then down the line, theoretically, you could heal yourself. You could grow your body back.
Oh, I would use that in a heartbeat, I think.
I would too.
What is that? What are we saving, Zach? You have any information on that?
Yeah, cord blood is the right word, but it is, people do save and eat the placenta.
Or bury it.
Do you want? I have a picture of a placenta if you want to see it.
I would love to.
It's kind of strong though.
Yeah.
Okay. Not cook. Bring it back up.
That looked like raw placenta.
That's raw.
Yeah, that's probably Chef Anthony Bourdain's kitchen. Or a cooking show or something.
Oh yeah, this looks like a little bit. This ain't no Wolfgang Puck. This looks like hot. This looks like real.
People do eat this though. You're right. I've heard that in LA, women save the placenta and literally put it in smoothies, down. People they'll incorporate it into daily eating.
Well, there's a new purse too. I think they're doing a purse now.
The purse is beautiful. Gucci has a wonderful placenta purse for this season, a summer placenta purse. But here's what happens, and it's a real problem, is that people bury their placenta and they have a little ceremony for it, but they don't bury it deep enough, and their dogs dig it up.
Oh.
So you're sitting down to watch TV and you look and there's half eating placenta on your couch. So you got to put it in a box or bury it deep because dogs just love placenta.
I can't even. It's everything. Yeah, it's everything a dog would want. It has blood in it. It's like from the crotch area. You know, it's like dogs love all that.
Oh my God. It's yes, it's literally a dog's dream food.
Yeah,
for sure.
I do think it is kind of fascinating though that we don't have like, are we missing levels of ourselves in basic scans and information that, like, how close are we to be able to do a scan, an MRI that tells us what's going on with ourselves at some different levels?
Like an emotional